When I started on this YouTube channel, I wanted to make videos, but part of me wanted to make movies, to be honest. So, my channel during those times of 2009 through, let's just say 2012, I wanted to make movies. I decided, well, I wanted to learn how to make movies, like go to film school, like take some film classes. But, you know, film classes, cost a lot of money, and I really wanted to get stuff done like right away. So I just said to myself, if I have a camera, I'm like, why not try to learn? So I decided those later years, those earlier years, learning how to film something. Like, I had several ideas, but I never knew how to use them as best as possible or use them in a good use as possible. I never heard of editing software, and I even understood the word edit. Not the word edit, just mean like add subtitles and stuff like that. Or like, yeah. But either way, growing up during those times, I had to realize I needed to learn how people make movies. And since I watch special features anyway, that was my only key. The behind the scenes stuff that they have on DVDs and Blu-rays, I watch a lot of that, and I just love watching that type of stuff. So, after 2012, when I wanted to work on an actual real life project, called Sonic Begins, part of me wanted to make that into a movie, but I didn't know how movies worked or how making a movie worked. I thought it would be just simple if I just made it up all in my head, like come up with people's lines, come up with people's dialogue off the top of my head, not writing anything. So, I was taking some college classes during the time. But either way, writing a script is what I needed to do. So that's why my second movie, it was actually my first actual real script I actually came up with. So of course, well, it was history in the making. So either way, my other movie, the third Sonic fan film I did, I try the best I can to write whatever it is I can come up with, or write with something, or come up with something to write with or something. All I can just tell you is, learning how to make a film is what I need to do. But learning how I did in my past films, learn how to make them, learn what I did before, how I can do it later to make it better, it was the best thing I could actually wind up doing. So over the years, I've made, films left and right during those times. I was making, some of them actually went up to 30 minutes to more than 30 minutes. And for this one, the one I'm about to talk about, and also the one that I want to start selling the DVD and Blu-ray for, you're looking at it right now, the Sonic Ranger. Sonic Ranger is something I put my heart, and I mean it. I'm not kidding. I mean it. I put my heart, soul, passion, all into this one film. Now what you're seeing is just the DVD case of it. Yeah, I have 19 more of these things that I've made so far. I need to make the Blu-ray of it, the official Blu-ray, and also get a license to start selling these things. What I want to talk about for the moment, I want to talk about my movie itself. So the film is centered around our main character, Billy Leo. He's an African-American man who lives in the city of New Boston. In New Boston, the city is full with new technology, new brilliant ways of cell phones and, ways of calling 911, ways of calling other things. So Billy Leo basically finds out that he has heart cancer and he's about to die in the next... He could die in the next 32 days, maybe, you know, more, almost a little bit less than 32 days. Just say less, basically. But as of right now, Billy Leo has one solace that he decides to go with, and that is a friend and colleague named Professor Jojo. Professor Jojo is a cyborg maker. So in other words, you've seen certain movies where they've made artificial intelligence. This is one of those type of movies. So no, yeah, like I said before, not a Power Ranger clone. This is a mix of RoboCop and Mega Man, the 2010 fan film movie. This is pretty much those type of movies together, only except we're taking some little mixes of it. So this isn't like I'm walking in a very slow pace and can't really like move that quickly like how RoboCop does. This is more like, well, a martial arts style RoboCop movie. Well, you could say that basically. So this is a cyberpunk movie. So either way, this is what happens when you use, like, let's say a robot or some type of technology. And so basically, the story is that once he becomes the Sonic Ranger, he has now lost his memory. So basically, they took his body and turned it into science and winded up, you know, turning him into the Sonic Ranger. Now, his name as the Sonic Ranger is Copper. So that's now his new alias. So basically, you know, Copper's mission is to take down the last Sonic Ranger, or the recent Sonic Ranger before. So the recent Sonic Ranger before was turned into an invader. So the whole point about the main villain of the whole entire film, Invader Prime. Invader Prime is our main villain, and the whole point about him is I wanted to create something where the main villain has this way of like, oh my god, if you say his name, he'll show up. So I wanted it to be more like with Freddy Krueger and Voldemort. Like if you say their names, you know, they're going to start haunting you or they're going to start attacking you. So I don't want to explain too much, but the whole thing is, well, I want to mention one important thing. This is not going to be a 15-minute video. Once I release this is not going to be around 50 minutes. It's going to be an actual feature-length movie. I kid you not, it's going to be an actual feature-length movie. So, just so you know, I worked really hard on this project. I worked hard on the script. I worked hard filming this. I still have other things I have to film. As of right now, I still have to film Billy's fight scene with me. I still have to film another certain parts with other people. You know, do some recording, do some filming. So I just wanted to let you know you were gonna like what I came up with. And honestly, this is just something I've been waiting to do. And I know you probably must be saying I made several of my other films where I use little Easter eggs of the mention of the word Sonic Ranger. And this is now the official movie I want to make for Sonic Ranger. And yes, there will be sequels. There will be 100% sequels. But after I get done making the film, I want to mention another thing. I know once I make the film, I get done making the film, I want to move on to doing the special features. So I want to do like a video, a whole full video of special features of my movie. So here's what I can tell you, what I've been working on, or what I'll work on pretty soon. I even have this on my notes. So I want to do like the making. So the special features will have the making of Sonic Ranger, why I love Soma's Sonic Ranger, costume and props video, location video, Sonic Ranger actors, music from Dan Udry King, one of the guys that's also going to be in the movie, but he also did some of the music. Another video I want to do is the making of the action for Sonic Ranger, and last but not least, the Q&A. So I won't be doing a commentary. If I am going to do a commentary, it's going to have to be a separate thing, but it's only going to be on YouTube and just YouTube. It might be a possibility, it might be on the Blu-ray and something, but all I just want to let you know is I'm excited to show this movie to you guys. I'm excited to show what I've been working really hard on. And please, I know if you're one of those people who like their time, but yeah, see it as, you know, take as much time as you want to go to see this movie, even if it is an hour long. I do apologize. I mean, I could have made it 50 minutes long, but apparently some of the stuff I've written, I want to add, basically. It's like it's too impossible for me to not add them, because the film will be a little bit more choppy or whatever. But either way, once I get this film done, I do plan to, since I work for AMC, do a private screening to show my movie. That's a possibility. Not an official possibility, but it could be a possibility for me to do that. I'm not 100% sure. If it does happen, it happens. But it's not like, oh, we're going to get like tons of people in the theater and they're going to watch my movie. No, I want this to be with me, my actors, friends, and family. If I can possibly get them, yes. But either way, I think you're going to like what I came up with. And I think you're going to like what I worked with. So with that being said, that ends today's video. Yeah, more videos coming to me soon. So with that being said, Vertical Spy, outro.